We'll make him giggle like a schoolgirl on shore leave. Skip. Well, I sure hope so, Gus Kelsiel murmured, a touch of genuine worry tempering his mischievous enthusiasm. Not that I might be an enlisted man, but I don't know how Mother ever explained it to the bridge club. If my executive officer got broken down to a seaman second class for being in the scandal, the utter social humiliation. All right, come on, boys, let's go. Before Buffington retires for the night and locks his windows, Kelso ordered, his voice low and urgent. Now, remember, glue, right between the eyes. A direct, incapacitating hit. Boys, don't worry. Skip, this is going to be a million laughs. Meanwhile, Commodore Buffington was sitting stiffly in his office, glowering over Pipkin Whiffle's service record, mentally preparing the damning report for the fitness board, savoring the final, delicious moments of Kelso's defeat. Lieutenant Elroy Phibbs sat opposite him, meticulously taking notes, his pen scratching nervously across the paper. Now, the fitness board is going to love this record, Phibbs Buffington grumbled, his voice dark with malicious anticipation. He tapped Whiffle's file. July 16th, during gunnery drill, he shot down a target plane. August the 1st, he torpedoed one of our garbage scouts. Said he thought it was a nip sub camouflaged with potato peels. Potato peels. Phibbs, the utter insolence, the sheer, culinary-inspired incompetence. Suddenly, Kelso burst in, unannounced, followed by Chuckle Higgins. "Hi, Captain," Kelso chirped, adopting a tone of surprising cheerfulness. Buffington snapped up, startled, his pen flying from his hand. "Kelso, don't you ever knock? What do you want? A sailor? Have you no sense of basic decorum? What fresh indignity do you bring to my office this time, you rogue?" "Oh, me. Well," Captain Kelsiel began, feigning politeness, a wide, innocent smile on his face. "We just thought that perhaps—" "I don't care what you thought, Kels," Buffington interrupted, slamming his fist on the desk. "You're not going to change my mind. You're finished. You're done. You're kaput. You and that bumbling executive officer of yours are as good as demoted. Your naval careers are over, Kelso, and it brings me untold satisfaction." "Well," Captain Kelso continued, undeterred, his cheerful demeanor unwavering, "seeing as how we can't change our mind about getting Mr. Whiffle booted out, what? We just thought we'd come over and make sure there was no hard feelings. No hard feelings at all. So, a gesture of goodwill, despite our differences." Buffington narrowed his eyes suspiciously, his gaze darting between Kelso and Higgins. "No hard feelings. Will you quit trying to snare me? I'm onto your tricks. Now, what do you want? Why, what nefarious plot are you cooking up now, you devious sea dog?" Kelso feigned disappointment, sighing dramatically. "See, I know you wouldn't believe it. Skip. Well, I guess you're right, Chuckle. So go ahead and give him the gift that you bought for him, and then we'll shove off. Go ahead, Chuckle." Chuckle Higgins, with a nervous grin, presented a large, brightly wrapped bouquet to Buffington, tied with a ludicrously large red ribbon. "Captain, on behalf of no hard feelings, and through deepest admiration, on this auspicious—" "For Pete's sake, Higgins, will you knock off that dribble and get to it?" Buffington interrupted, his suspicion warring with a hint of genuine, childish curiosity. "Get to it. You bought me a present. Where'd you get me, you rascal? A peace offering, perhaps?" Chuckle, flustered, stammered, Well, all right. Here you are, sir." He pulled back the wrapping, revealing a monstrous bouquet of bright yellow goldenrod, its pollen shimmering innocently. Buffington's eyes immediately swelled, and he began to sneeze violently, a series of explosive, guttural bursts that shook his frame. "Achoo, goldenrod. You know I'm allergic to that, you idiot. Achoo. My sinuses are revolting." Kelso, ever the innocent, rushed forward, his face a picture of exaggerated concern. "Oh, that's terrible, sir. My profound apologies. Well, as you see, that's all we could find, sir. Utterly unique and tragically allergenic." He then quickly and efficiently flung Buffington's office window open. "Oh, what you need is some air, sir. Get these out of the air. Achoo. Air is what you need, sir. Achoo, to clear your tormented lungs." As Kelso flung the window open, Gus, positioned outside with a laughing gas tank, immediately uncorked a silent, invisible plume. efficiently directing it through the open window, directly towards Boffington's sneezing, unsuspecting face. "What are you cutthroats doing out there?" Boffington, still sneezing, roared, completely oblivious to the gaseous's assault, his face screwed up in discomfort. "It smells festive and somewhat fruity." "Landscaping details, sir," Gus replied cheerfully, disguised as a gardener, wielding a rather large, rusty pruning shears. "We're just spraying the shrubs, Commodore, for pests, sir, particularly aggressive, pollen-bearing pests, sir." Chuckle Higgins, improvising wildly, joined in. "That's right, sir. The whole island's been invaded by the dreaded frangipani flies. Look out, sir. Here they come. A flock of them. Dreadful insects, sir, capable of inflicting severe irritation." Boffington's eyes, already watering from the pollen and the insidious gas, widened in alarm. "Frangipani. I never heard anything, so you squirted that right in my face. Stupid. Ach, ach." He started to feel a strange, disorienting lightness, a sudden, almost uncontrollable urge to giggle. Wait a minute. Breathe deeply, Captain," Kelsall urged, patting Boffington on the back with theatrical concern. "Breathe deeply now. Clear your lungs, sir. Clear your lungs of those bothersome allergies and any residual grumpiness that might be lingering. Embrace the fresh, invigorating air." Boffington, already feeling the insidious, delightful effects of the gas, began to giggle uncontrollably, his sneezing now punctuated by spasms of pure, unadulterated, "Oh, father, it's a questionnaire. At you. Here they come again. Another flock of them. Frangipanis at 3 o'clock. Geronimo, we're being invaded by flies." He burst into uncontrollable laughter, his head thrown back, his voice a high-pitched cackle. "Isn't that terrible? Ha! Dreadfully, deliciously, the most hilarious invasion in recorded history." "Well, don't you worry about us things," Captain Kelsall said, winking conspiratorially at his crew, who were peeking in through the window, barely suppressing their own laughter. "We are right behind you, sir. We'll stick by you to the bitter end, because we're your friends. We're friends." "That's a good one. That's a real buddy." Boffington, now utterly lost in a fit of giggles, his face contorted with mirth, looked at his service record on the desk, the very document of Pipkin Whiffle's impending doom. "Did you see that, Kels? It's too bad you have to lose him," said. He pointed to Pipkin Whiffle's file, now a source of unexpected amusement. Kelsall feigned confusion, though his eyes were twinkling with triumph. "What? Did he lose him, sir? Oh, you mean his impending demotion, sir? The one you so diligently planned?" Boffington nodded vigorously, still laughing hysterically, tears streaming from his eyes. "Well, you're the one who sent for the fitness board, the one that's going to reduce him to semen, sir." "Oh dear. No, I meant semen." A delightful, side-splitting laugh. Boffington, in his altered state, his mind a delightful haze of euphoria, suddenly decided he had had enough of Kelsall's lamentations about Pipkin's fate. "I'll take care of that, Kelsall," he announced, a gleam of manic, drug-induced generosity in his eyes. Elroy Phibbs, go get in here, this very instant, you scribbling my loyal, albeit bewildered, aide." Elroy, startled, poked his head in his face, a picture of profound trepidation. "You called, sir? I don't know, did I? My pen ran out of ink at the precise moment you summoned me, sir." "Yes, you called," Boffington roared, practically dancing with glee, his earlier allergy completely forgotten amidst the joyous hilarity induced by the laughing gas. "Send a message up to Grand Command Post and cancel the fitness board. The infernal, utterly unnecessary, ridiculously overdone-up fitness board for Ensign Whiffle." Elroy Phibbs blinked, convinced his Commodore had finally, irrevocably, lost his marbles. "Oh, I get a series of jokes." A hilarious practical joke, no doubt. "You're simply playing a humorous prank, sir." "Do I sound like I'm joking, Phibbs?" Boffington demanded, still giggling, though with a faint edge of manic hysteria in his voice. "Yes, okay. Go and copy and send a message. Cancel the board. A complete and utter revocation of my previous, regrettable, and thoroughly preposterous command. It's all so incredibly funny." Kelsall, seizing the moment, leaned in, his own eyes sparkling. "Come on, isn't that right, Wally?" He called Boffington by his first name, a familiarity he would never